Here is the complete guide to turnover tax in Kenya. Everything you need to know about who qualifies, TOT registration, filing and payment, explained clearly for small businesses. By the end of this video, you will understand every step. What is turnover tax or TOT? Turnover tax is a tax charged on the total sales of your business. This means it is calculated on your gross sales, not on your profit. You cannot deduct expenses like rent, salaries, or materials. TOT is considered a final tax, which means once you pay it, you do not have to include this income in your annual income tax return. The current TOT rate is 1.5% of your total monthly sales, and it must be paid every month. So who is eligible for this? Not all businesses pay TOT. To qualify, your business must be a resident business with an annual turnover of more than 1 million shillings, but not more than 25 million shillings. That means the total sales. If your turnover is above 25 million shillings, you will not pay TOT, and your business will instead pay tax under the normal income tax rules. TOT registered businesses dealing in vertible supplies and with turnover of 5 million shillings per year or more, they must register for VAT. So non-resident businesses do not qualify for TOT. You can also choose to opt out of TOT in writing, in which case your business will be taxed under normal income tax rules instead. Now we have some types of income that cannot be subject to TOT. This includes rental income, professional income. Let's say for example you are an accountant or a service provider. Then we have management income, training fees, and any other income that is already subject to final withholding tax, such as dividends or interest from banks. So all those incomes you cannot do TOT. So if your business earns only these types of income, TOT does not apply. Now someone may ask, what are the benefits of TOT? TOT is designed to be simple for small businesses. First, you only need to keep basic daily records of your sales and your purchases. So no detailed accounting is required. Second, filing and payment are simplified, and you can even use your mobile phone through the KRA M-Services app to file. Third, TOT saves time because it is the final tax, meaning you do not have to include this income in your annual income tax return. So overall, TOT is easier and faster to manage than any other types of taxes. So now before you pay for TOT, your business must be registered for TOT first. So here is a simple step-by-step guide on how to register for TOT. So first thing you do, go to the iTax website. That is www.kra.go.ke. And then you log in using your KRA PIN and your password. Then next, go to the registration menu and select Amend PIN details. Now under Amendment section, go ahead and select PIN and then select Basic Information. Under Section A, you will see the question, do you want to register for TOT? Select Yes. Then under Section B, select your TOT registration date and submit. You select the current date and submit. Once this is done, your business is officially registered for TOT. So after registration, the next thing you need to do is file your TOT return every month without fail. So this is the simple process. Log into your iTax portal again, then go to Returns menu, then select File Return. Then choose Turnover Tax. Then it takes you to this section. Download the Excel return form and fill it. So make sure you fill in your KRA PIN, you fill in the year that you want to, the month, that you want to file your turnover tax. Then fill in your monthly turnover or your monthly sales carefully and double check your figures. Then submit your return once everything is correct. Once done, go back to your iTax portal to upload the completed form. So what you do, select the return period here and then choose File. Select the saved Excel form you just saved. Then select I agree to the terms and submit. So what happens after you submit your TOT? After submitting your TOT return, you can make your payment via M-Pesa. And here is the process that you can generate your payment slip, the one that you use to make your payment to KRA. So here is the step-by-step process. First, go to the Payments menu on the KRA portal, then Payment Registration. Now under the tax head here, select Income Tax, then under Tax subhead, select Turnover Tax, then under Payment Type, select Self-Assessment Tax. Then go ahead and select the month of payment and then click Add, confirm the tax you want to pay, and then add the mode of payment, select Other Payment Methods, and then submit your application. Download the payment slip with M-Pesa details, and finally make your payment using M-Pesa or bank. So here are some deadlines dates that you need to note. TOT must be filed and paid every month by the 20th of the following month. For example, if you are paying TOT for March, you must file and pay by 20th April, assuming for this year. So if you file it, KRA charges a penalty of 1,000 shillings per month not filed. And then for instance, if you file March TOT on April 25th, that is already past 20th of April, you will pay an extra 1,000 shillings. That is a penalty. Number two, if you pay late, now this is paying, not filing. If you pay late, for example, you file on time, but you pay later than 20th, there is a 5% penalty on the amount due. So if your TOT for March is 10,000 shillings and you pay after April 20th, KRA will add 500 shillings as a late payment penalty. So additionally, interest of 1% per month is charged on any unpaid TOT. So you might file on time but fail to pay. You fail to pay, you get a penalty of 5%. You fail to pay, you get an interest of 1% per month. Every month the amount is not paid. So if you owe 10,000 shillings, you will pay 100 shillings extra as interest for each month, and that tax remains unpaid. So to avoid extra charges, always file and pay by 20th of every month. So filing and paying early keeps your business compliant and saves you money. Now let's talk about eTIMS and turnover tax, because many people get confused here. So if your business is registered for turnover tax, that does not mean that you cannot use eTIMS. You are still allowed to issue eTIMS invoices to your clients. Remember, eTIMS is about electronic invoicing. TOT is about how your tax is calculated. So these are two different things. At the end of the month, When filing your TOT return, you must declare your total gross sales for that month. This includes sales issued through eTIMS and also sales that were not issued through eTIMS. So turnover tax is calculated on your total turnover, not just the invoices generated in eTIMS. So always make sure you include all your sales when calculating the 1% or 1.5% of your sales. Then let's look at what happens if your business grows. The rule says that if your annual turnover reaches 5 million shillings per year or more, and you are making vertible supplies, you are required to register for VAT. Once you register for VAT, you must start filing monthly VAT returns. But this does not remove your turnover tax if you are still within the 1 million and 25 million turnover range. So this means you will now file 2 returns every month: a turnover tax return and a VAT return. It is important to understand that VAT and TOT are separate obligations. So TOT is calculated as 1.5% of your total gross sales, and VAT is calculated differently. You charge VAT on your sales, which is called output VAT, and you deduct the VAT you paid to business purchases, which is called input VAT. The difference is what you pay to KRA. And that is a different process that needs a separate video for that, explanations on how to file your VAT in case you have gotten to that level of 5 million shillings per year turnover. Then I will have a separate video to show you now how to file the VAT for that purpose. So if your business reaches 5 million, prepare to comply with both VAT and TOT requirements. That's a must. So here are some quick tips for TOT. First, remember the TOT rate is 1.5% of your gross sales. Then second, keep daily records of your sales and purchases. Third, file and pay every month by 20th to avoid penalties and interests. Then finally, if you are ever unsure, always refer to the official KRA iTax portal or reach out to us through the WhatsApp number stated below on the description, and we shall be able to assist you accordingly. So following these steps or these tips will keep your business compliant and stress-free. If you found this video helpful, please share, like, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.